Hello again. As promised, I said this morning I will be back again with more news, and it's health again. I'm going to stick on health today, and this is worrying. Yes, it is worrying because cases of appendicitis cancer, appendix cancer, has gone up 300 to 400% for the Generation X's and the Millenniums, compared with the previous generations, my generation. Now, the generations born after my generation, I was known as a baby boomer, which was the late 40s, the 50s, the 1950s. And now we're seeing that the millenniums and the Generation X are seemingly more prone to cancer of the appendix, with millennials getting this form of cancer of the appendix 4 times higher, and the Generation X 3 times higher than the base control group. Now, the base control group was my generation. So an analysis of the data by the National Cancer Institute, and it was published this week in the Annals of the Internal Medicine, found a sharp rise in appendix cancer. It's called appendiceal adenocarcinoma. Cases in the United States especially were among Generation X and Millenniums. When looking at nearly 5,000 cases of appendix cancer, researchers noted that cancer incidence among Generation X adults was more than 3 times greater compared with the control group of adults that were born between 1941 and 1949. And from the millenniums, the cancer rate was 4 times higher compared with this controlling group. Now, cancers normally affect, especially stomach cancers and appendix cancers, normally affect people over 60, getting up to 70s and 80s. But here we've got youngsters, young people, 4 times higher numbers and 3 times higher numbers than the over 60s. Now, it's concerning, and we're seeing cancer rates triple among Gen X and quadruple among millenniums, says leading study author Andrina N. Hollowatz, PhD, an assistant professor of hematology and oncology and cancer biology at the Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, Tennessee, USA. What's the appendix? The appendix is a small tubular pouch located between the small and the large intestines, so it's in your stomach. And most people don't know what it actually does. It's, even to the doctors and the scientists, it's not entirely clear. But the organ is thought to store good bacteria that can help restore gut health after such events as diarrhea. Although annually appendix cancer affects only about 1 or 2 people per million, according to the National Cancer Institute, recent data shows these cancer cases have been steadily climbing. One study found the overall incidence of malignant appendix tumours in the United States more than doubled from 2000 to 2016. So in 16 years, it more than doubled. And the diagnosis increases are highest among the younger age groups, the Generation X and the Millenniums. Now, it's not a pattern that's just limited to cancers of the appendix. Dr. Hollowitz said, "We're seeing this trend across multiple cancers in the gastrointestinal tract, so in your stomach." Whose lab, Dr. Hollowatz, it's a Polish name, so I'm getting it wrong, so I'll spell it to you. Hollowatj. Now, his lab focuses on early onset cancers, those diagnosed before the age of 50. And these early onset GI cancers, gastrointestinal cancers, include colorectal, stomach, pancreatic, and esophageal. So esophageal, the colorectum is obviously the tube that goes from your stomach to your anus, and your stomach and your pancreas. Because these cancers have been considered more of an old person's disease, the recent jump in gastrointestinal cancers among younger adults has been puzzling them. Research as to why this is occurring has only recently begun, and so far researchers haven't identified a clear reason for the trend. Now, I speculate that the risk reducing strategies in other cancers, like not smoking, limiting your alcohol drinking, regular exercise, may have beneficial effects on the appendix cancers as well. And so says Dr. Shergill, who was not involved in the study, but she's made her comments. Preventing appendix cancer is vital, as this disease can be especially difficult to diagnose in the early stages before the cancer spreads elsewhere. Symptoms of appendix cancer are vague, non-specific, and often overlap with other gastrointestinal and gynecological cancers. And that's backed up by Zachary J. Brown, a surgical oncologist dealing with cancers, and assistant professor of surgery at the New York University Grossman Long Island School of Medicine, New York. Patients may experience non-specific symptoms such as persistent abdominal pain. They may feel tired, fatigued. They may have unexplained weight loss. As a result of these non-specific symptoms, and not being able to see that this cancer is on the colonoscopy, appendix cancers are often found at a later stage. That's what Zachary Brown says, Dr. Zachary Brown. Now, I'm going to do a list here. Other potential symptoms of appendix cancer include acute appendicitis. Most cases of appendix cancer are discovered during surgery for appendicitis, which is a painful inflammation of the appendix. And they find that once they've gone through the surgery, they find it's cancer. Abdominal bloating, vague pain in the lower right abdomen, pelvic discomfort, a new hernia, bowel obstructions, changes in bowel habits, ovarian masses in the ladies. Surgery is the most common option for appendix cancer, along with chemotherapy and other treatments. Often these are used, the chemotherapy and the other treatments, these are often used after long surgeries needing many hours to complete. Not a nice thing. The prognosis for survival. Now, this is very, very worrying. This is why I brought this up. The prognosis for survival depends on the type of appendix cancer. The stage at the diagnosis, so how far has it gone along before you've gone to the doctor and they've referred you to the hospitals, and how far the cancers have spread. Listen to this. The 5-year survival rate for low-grade appendix tumours is about 67 to 97%. Survival rate to survive for a low-grade appendix tumour to last 5 years, and that's the maximum, 67 to 97%. For more advanced appendix cancers, or those that have spread to other parts of the body, survival rates are much, much lower. It's therefore wise, isn't it, to be aware of the risks and modify your behaviour and my behaviour. Drinking alcohol responsibly. No binge drinking. Keeping fit with exercise. Now, if you're a youngster, and even if you're older, like me, dancing's a great way of keeping fit. Walking those short journeys. Leave the car at home for short journeys. Exercise. It's a great fun way to keep fit. See my video. It's on this channel. See, I've done 2 videos on a machine. It has music. You could add your own music as well. And when you punch the machine, it's going boom, boom, and it's playing the music as well. Boom, boom. And if you're punching like that, okay, you're exercising, you're getting your heart going, you're getting your muscles going, you're getting your coordination keep going as well. Coordination. But if you move your body as if you are fighting, and people when they have fights, and you hope you don't, but if you have fights, you tend to do this, or some do that. No good. You've got to put. It's like Elvis Presley's move. And you move your whole body. And if you do that, and you don't have to hit this machine hard, but you've got to keep up with it. And there's 4, 5, there's several programs to go faster and to change the rhythms. And you can use your own music, as I said. And you can get your whole upper body working. If you use your hips and your feet, so you're moving your legs, you're getting the whole of your body moving. To great way of keeping fit. And mine's in my hallway. It's stuck on the wall. It just sticks on the wall with Velcro straps, and you can really get going. And it helps me in my coordination. It helps me to keep fit, and it keeps me strong. So try it out. They're cheap. They're cheap enough. I'll give you a price on my video, so try that one out. But definitely do not smoke and do not vape. Vape puts bubbles in your lungs which are permanent. Don't do it. It's a big no-no. So be aware. If you're younger, born in the 1999, 2000s onwards, you are more prone to appendix cancers. 4 times more prone than I am. Even at my age, 75, going on 76. So, years of age. So, I stay fit. I've had a massive heart attack after an accident. I've only got 37% of my left ventricle, which pumps the blood and oxygen around my body. But I'm keeping fit. You need to keep fit before you get these cancers. Don't neglect it. Don't vape, don't smoke, and don't binge drink. Have a nice drink. I went out Friday evening, joined the bikers. I used to be a biker myself. So there was about 50 odd bikers at this pub, not far from me. I walked there a couple of miles, and a couple of miles back. I walked there, and we had a great time. A couple of pints of bitter I had, a specialist bitter, beautiful taste. Others were on cider somewhat, So great company, great walk, fitness, and a couple of drinks. That's enough for an early evening. If you're going out to the clubs, okay, you're going to drink more, I suppose. Don't drink and drive. But keep it in moderation. I've heard you youngsters going out, and before you go out, you've already tanked up. Before you go out. bad for you. Drink in moderation. Alcohol is good for you, but in moderation. Smoking, vaping, bad for you. Drugs, illicit drugs, bad for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Honestly, don't do it. And so, what I'm going to say now is, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Doesn't cost you a penny, not even a cent. Doesn't even cost you a rupee. It's totally free to subscribe to this channel. Help me out. Do this. Press the subscribe. If you like, press the like button. Make your comments known. I'm always pleased to read your comments. And until the next one, don't know there'll be another one this afternoon, perhaps this evening, but it's 4 p.m. here now. So, but definitely one tomorrow. So until the next one, be good, be safe, and bye from DJ. Bye.